Good morning, Team Alabama. We are ready for another Achieve 3000. Please find the upside to being outside. Please find the upside to being outside. Do your before reading poll at this time. The vocabulary that you may encounter that's new to you is elucidate, to make clear, describe, or explain in detail. Hegemonia, well-being or happiness. And pristine, not yet altered by human intrusion. Okay, we're going to read the Lexile or the stretch article, and the Lexile level is a 1280. The upside to being outside. Please join me and read along with me on your Chromebook. You might be a big fan of indoor fun. After all, who doesn't like comfy furniture, entertaining electronics, and easy access to snacks? But when the only light you've glimpsed all day is the gleam of your smartphone or the glow of the TV, it might be a good idea to switch off the screen and venture outside. Lots of people adore alfresco activities, but here's another good reason to give nature a try. According to many scientific studies, there's a good chance it'll make you happier, healthier, and more creative. Research shows that spending time in nature makes people feel good. Whether they're roughing it in a remote, pristine wilderness for days on end or just hanging out at a local park for a while. One study conducted in the city of Birmingham, Alabama, found that most participants' mood and well-being improved significantly when they spent time in urban parks, even though the average visit was only around half an hour. There's broad scientific consensus that physical exercise improves well-being, but participants experienced this emotional boost however they spent their sojourns at the park, working out or chilling out, meaning no matter how they spent their time, they felt better by being in a park or outside. What's more, the good vibes nature inspires don't ebb away after people return home. Research indicates that spending time outside and feeling connected to nature doesn't just influence a person's present mood. It has a lingering effect, promoting an individual's overall hegemonia. For example, scientists in the United Kingdom studied the impact of the 30 Days Wild campaign, which challenged people to interact with nature for 30 days by enjoying earthy endeavors like feeding birds and planting pollinator-pleasing flowers. And the researchers found that participants were measurably happier and healthier throughout the challenge and for months afterwards too. How does nature nurture people's happiness? Scientists say that spending time in nature settings reduce stress and anxiety, which benefits mental and physical health. There's evidence that it decreases levels of the stress hormone cortisol and makes people less likely to ruminate on negative thoughts. Although the reasons for those effects aren't fully understood, it's clear that our brains are more relaxed in natural settings. So, you could say that kicking back in a park or strolling through the woods is a bit like treating your mind to a restful mini vacation. Of course, it's not exactly news that close encounters with nature can be soothing. If you ask people to name a serene setting, for instance, they'd probably more likely to mention a beach or a meadow than a shopping mall or arcade. But multiple studies have revealed that spending time in nature also has some more surprising salutary effects, like enhancing creativity and problem solving. A study by a researcher at the University of Utah, for example, found that people were better at finding imaginative solutions to puzzles after a 4-day backpacking trek. Another psychological study found that the exposure to nature helped people score better on cognitive tests, offering further proof that going outside is a smart move. What accounts for the connection with cognition and creativity? Some scientists think a good dose of nature acts as an antidote to information overload. Everyday life involves a lot of multitasking. And some theorize that spending time in nature enables our brains to rest and recover from mental fatigue. This means that when you're studying or playing video games, heading outside to give your brain a hiatus from all that heavy-duty processing might help you get to the next level when you come back. Naturally, scientific studies don't elucidate everything that's great about the great outdoors. Lots of people enjoy being outdoors for the fun activities it offers, like swimming, riding bikes, or climbing trees. From recreation and exercise to happiness and creativity, there are lots of upsides to getting outside. Okay, that's the end of the upside to being outside and the stretch article. Please go ahead and go to your article at your Lexile level, read it, and do the activity questions. Our goal is always a 75% or higher, so please go ahead and do that at this time. Have a great rest of your day, Team Alabama.